Ladies and gentlemen, Microsoft are looking to sell the Xbox Entertainment Studios. Now, before everyone panics, we're not referring to the Xbox division. Microsoft are not getting rid of the Xbox One, Xbox 360, and so on. Instead, we're referring to the Entertainment Studios, which of course are responsible for Xbox programming. So at the moment, from what we understand, this is being reported by, well, The Hollywood Reporter. And there are a couple of companies which are reported to be interested in buying this. One of them, believe it or not, is actually Warner Brothers. So it could be a case where the TV production arm is not going to be going bye-bye necessarily. But no one's actually really commenting on this. Instead, a Warner Brothers spokeswoman has said that, and I quote, "The studio is constantly having preliminary discussions regarding business opportunities with numerous companies at any given time. A conversation is just that, a conversation." Other sources are reporting that, yes, it is in preliminary talks, and at the moment an agreement is at best unlikely. But a deal with another buyer would likely breathe a lot of life into Xbox Entertainment Studios, because Phil Spencer's July announcement was Microsoft were going to basically shut it down. It's going to be going bye-bye. And this was in the midst of company-wide layoffs. In fact, almost 20,000 people, 18K to be precise, went bye-bye. And this was part of the then new CEO Satya Nadella's effort to, and I quote, refocus over at Microsoft. The idea behind that was apparently to focus on video gaming. Now, one of the reasons that they're not actually going bye-bye to the Xbox division as a whole, as in, say, the Xbox One, is simple. The reason is because they don't want to just cut out the gaming, because they feel that the hardware, the actual things they're learning, both software-wise and, for example, Kinect technology, cloud technology, and so on, is going to benefit them as a whole overall business. And so they feel that that's going to be pretty nice. However, since then, XES, I suppose you could abbreviate it to, has done a couple of different projects. Steven Spielberg, for example, helped to produce the Halo movies. There's also been Signal to Noise, which was a documentary franchise, and there's been also Halo Nightfall. There's a couple of other bits and pieces. Now, the studio's been going for a couple of years and was basically formed under Steve Ballmer. And he actually hired a CBS veteran to actually build the team in Santa Monica as well as Vancouver. And the idea behind that, as I said, was to produce Xbox television studios. Now, what's really weird about this is Microsoft got a hell of a lot of flack for the whole TV idea. Meanwhile, Sony, since then, have now started to push television on their PlayStation Network, and will, at some point this winter, be premiering a new drama known as Powers, which, unsurprisingly, is going to be based on previous work by a show of a comic book, I believe it is. Let me just double check that. Yep, that's right. It's actually a comic book series by Brian Bendis, and as I said, when you think about just how that's going, it's a bit weird. Nevertheless, Disney acquired YouTube's network Maker Studios back in March. That was for $500 million US dollars, and there was also incentives in that. Meanwhile, DreamWorks Animation bought the tween-focused Awesomeness TV back in 2013. And Warner Brothers have made an $18 million investment in Machinima. That was also back in March. A lot of stuff happened near my birthday, didn't it? So, when you put all of that together, and you also do the math of Machinima being one of the top entertainment applications on the Xbox One, some of this does start making sense, I suppose. What's the bottom line here? Far too early to say, to be totally, brutally, bluntly honest with you. There's obviously going to be something. I would be surprised if the studio just disappeared and that was it without a trace. Simultaneously, however, whether Warner Brothers is going to end up buying it, whether it's going to be a different network, whether it's going to be a different company, whether we're going to get outside investors, whether Microsoft are going to change their mind, whether it's going to be reformed under something else, it's just too early to say. And once again, I just want to provide a little clarification. We are not discussing the Xbox One. We are not referring to anything like that. We're just referring to the entertainment side of things. So that would be the ones that are going to be creating movies and television studios and so on. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. I'll see you soon. Take care and bye for now.